What is going on, guys? This is Euphonium Noob, and I am the coach of your Boston Celebis, and yes, that is a play on words off of the Boston Celtics, the basketball team. But I don't really watch a lot of basketball. I just know about the team because I'm from Massachusetts. So, we are a travel team. You might remember us from last season where we went 10-0 or 9-0. I kind of lost track, but I was undefeated. So, my 3DS is about to die. So, we are going to fix that right now, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, there we go. That's just another cord in front of my computer screen. But that's okay. So, John is also recording this live as well. So, in order to not waste any of his time, let's just go ahead and select Battle Start. And so here we have his team, which I'm going to take a picture of real quick. Alright, there we go, guys. So now we have a picture of John's team to use as a reference. So he has, looking at the picture, Skarmory, Regirock, Flygon, Hydreigon, Clawitzer, and Milotic. So, great, here comes Chunky Dunk. So, my thought process is, he's probably going to lead with Skarmory to set up his rocks. Although he might predict me to do the same thing. So I'm going to lead with Kite, just in case he leads with either his rock setter-upper or his Milotic. So the secret behind this thing is that it has Swift Swim, so it's meant to come in and shut down his Milotic. It was basically what it's about here. So, we're leading with this thing. Alright. I just gotta unlock my phone again because it just shut off. Alright. So, he led with his Flygon. So, I just gotta come over here to my computer real quick. We gotta go to smogon.com because I want to check to see if I'm faster than this thing. So my speed is 122. I'm going to assume that we don't outspeed. So Flygon has a base speed of 100. So it's RU now? Since when? Alright. I'm not going to take the risk of him outspeeding me. I'm going to switch right out into my physical wall that I like to call Steelix. Wait, has it always been RU? Wow. Alright, so there's the Stone Edge, which I'm going to take. It does resist the Stone Edge, which is something we were wondering about in the last match. So, he is probably going to switch out, so I'm just going to go ahead and set up my Stealth Rocks. Yeah, so he switches out. I could have been annoying and I could have used Roar, but he sends in Hydreigon here. And he sends in Hydreigon because it has Flamethrower, which is going to do probably a good amount of damage. What's this thing's special defense? 81, so it's kind of booty. So, predicting the Flamethrower, I gave him this thing. This set is Flash Cannon, Dragon Pulse, Flamethrower, and Dark Pulse. So, I'm just going to switch right back out into Kite, my special wall. Alright, there. I don't know what my camera is trying to focus in on, but it's definitely not what's happening on the 3DS. So there's the flamethrower, just like we predicted. Alright, so I'm going to predict him to switch out, and I'm going to set up an Aqua Ring. Basically, if you guys don't know what Aqua Ring does, every turn it will heal me. That plus leftovers damage. I got a lot of HP back. He's thinking about this. So he's probably thinking about a good switch in right now. I mean, this battle's already almost 6 minutes long, so there's going to be a lot of switching going on, because he's 4-3 and I'm 3-3. So he's going to Dark Pulse, which isn't going to do anything, hoping for a flinch. He doesn't get it, and I get the Aqua Ring off. So now that I got that off, I can do two things. I can either Ice Beam, which will probably KO, which will probably OHKO, or I can switch out, predicting a switch or something. So, what would he switch into to take care of this Mantine? The only thing I'm really seeing is Flygon. And also, he doesn't have a Mega, I just realized. So, I'm just gonna Ice Beam. There's not really much he can do. He just goes for the Dark Pulse. So this thing is gonna get KO'd. Or actually, no, it's not. Is it gonna freeze? No, no freeze. And actually, so this thing is kind of bulky, I just remembered. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open up a Word document. And I'm gonna Ice Beam again. I'm gonna open up a Word document so that I can write down notes. Alright, is that gonna KO? Yeah, it is. So Hydreigon goes down to Mantine with Ice Beam. Alright, I don't know why I wrote that down, but I did. So now, we said this thing has base 100 speed, which I'm not going to trust at all, so I'm going to go right back out into my Steelix here. Okay, I am predicting the Stone Edge. He could predict that, but whatever he goes for, if he goes for a superpower, he's going to take Rocky Helmet damage. What? What, Chunky Dunk? I'm recording a video! Jesus, Chunky Dunk. So there's the Stone Edge. What I was saying, though, is that he can either, if he goes, alright, I'm just going to roar. If he switches out, he switches out. So he switched out. I'm just being annoying at this point. So, what did he switch out into? Milotic? Yeah, I'm not going to deal with that. Goodbye. Alright. I'm just going to pull back up this thing here so I can see what's going on better. Alright, so Clawitzer came in, which is scary. So, I know that Clawitzer outspeeds me, so I'm gonna go right back into Kite my Mantine here. Alright, there's the Aura Sphere. We're not gonna take this well, but we're gonna take it, yeah. So we also don't have the Aqua Ring up anymore, so I'm just gonna go look at alright, so Clawitzer's base speed is 59. I don't really have anything Yeah, so I'm 122. I don't really have anything to deal with this thing. So, what... I could go into Porygon Z, but I'm gonna die to the Aurasphere. Excadrill is gonna die to the Aurasphere. The only thing I can see living the Aurasphere is Regis, but he's not gonna live another one. Steelix is just gonna get bopped. We might just have to let Mantine go down. Is he faster than Regis? No, I don't think he's faster than Regis. So I'm gonna sacrifice Mantine. We have speed, so I'm gonna hope for some flinches. No, this is the Aurasphere. We might live this because it's resisted, but I don't think we are. We live on 5! Oh my god, he must have thrown the pillow there. If you guys don't understand that, what happens is whenever something happens... No, I clicked the wrong move. I was gonna click Air Slash again, but that's okay. I'm trying to let this thing die. But basically what happens is, whenever something happens that's rage-inducing, John will take the pillow off his bed and throw it across the room. So... Alright, so now I'm gonna go into Regis. And I know he can live 1, so I'm gonna Thunderbolt. What can he do? What can he switch into to deal with a Thunderbolt? Flygon. He can switch into, but then we'll just Ice Beam the next turn. Regirock, which I have so many switch-ins for that. And Skarmory can't take it well because of its really booty special defense. So I'm just gonna Thunderbolt. He stays in and goes for an Aurasphere. I know I can live one of these unless it crits, which it doesn't. Even though I think we might have lived a crit too. So Clawster is gonna go down. I'm just gonna make a note of that. Clawster goes down to Regis with Thunderbolt. Alright. So he says in Flygon now. So he said Flygon has base 100 speed. So are we going to outspeed this thing? No. My defense is okay. What's Flygon's special attack? Oh wait, is that for the move fly or is that for Flygon? That's for the move fly. Alright. Its attack is 102. The safe play would be to rest, but my immediate switch-in for this thing is Steelix, so I'm just gonna go right into there. Again, if he predicts that superpower, I'll live it, and he takes Rocky Helmet damage. Stone Edge is resisted, and Earthquake I'll take, because I am physically defensive. So, if he switches out here, what's his switch in now that Clawster is dead? Milotic, which I'm just gonna use Roar. So he switches out, probably into Milotic. Yep, there's Milotic. So we're gonna Roar. And what is that going to bring in? It brings in Skarmory. So Skarmory has some pretty good physical defense. I'm gonna Stone Edge and see how much that does. He's gonna set up his own Stealth Rocks now that he's here. Which is okay because we have Excadrill sitting in the back, ready to... Alright, that does nothing. So, I'm just gonna roar him out. He goes for a roost. That's fine. You can have your HP back. I don't really care about your HP at all. It brings in a Regirock. Which, can Regirock get poisoned? I'm gonna Google that real quick. Because I actually don't know. Can Regirock be poisoned? I'm going to assume that Regirock cannot be poisoned. So my immediate switch into this thing is Gyarados. He could predict that and go for the Stone Edge. In fact, he probably is going for the Stone Edge. Alright, so Stealth Rock's damage. Earthquake doesn't affect me. Boom. Shakalaka. I would play a song on the sax if we weren't on a timer. But we're on a timer, so I'm not going to play a song on the sax. We're going to look up Regirock. Let's see. So 200 defense. 200 physical defense. I can see a Stone Edge coming. I really can. But now that Gyarados is in, he's not going to appreciate another set of Stealth Rocks. So we're just going to Waterfall. That does just above half. But he flinches. Wow, the hacks are just... Flinch hacks are just on my side. Alright, so we're going to do that again because we outspeed. So there's no reason not to. I mean, there is always a possibility for the Stone Edge. Is he going to flinch again? No, Stone Edge. He misses the Stone Edge. Oh my god, the pillow must be on the other side of the room. Alright, we're not messing this up. Waterfall. He might just try to Drain Punch for health. But it doesn't matter. Whatever he tries to do, he's just letting this thing die. So now where's my notes? Regirock goes down to Gyarados with Waterfall. Alright. So he sends in Flygon, which we got the Moxie boost, so I'm just gonna Ice Fang. So Stone Edge is gonna take me out, which is okay. So what does he have left then? Alright. So what does he have left? He has Skarmory. He has Milotic, and he has Flygon. So my immediate switch in for this thing is Steelix. I know Flygon can't get poisoned because he's a ground type. The only reason I'm asking about this stuff is because of I have Toxic on Steelix. No, I accidentally clicked Toxic. Alright, he goes for a superpower. I'm not gonna take that well, but I'm gonna take it. He gets the attack drop and the defense drop. He gets Rocky Helmet damage, Life Orb damage, he can get toxic. Oh wait, no, it's steel types that can't get poison. Wow, now I feel stupid. That's alright though. So now, who can take one? Regis, what is your physical defense? You know what? I am just going to let Steelix die. You know, if we live, we live. If we don't, we don't. But I'm using Roar. Yeah, we don't live. I'm just going to let Steelix die because we're going to have Rocky Helmet, Life Orb, and Poison damage. So this thing is going to go down too. So Flygon goes down to Rocky Helmet. So now, what's left is Steelix and Milotic. So I'm going to go right into Porygon Z, and I'm going to Choice Specs myself into... Thunderbolt, and I'm just going to end this battle. Alright, so Milotic comes out, Mavis comes out, Sakura comes out, whatever else is a famous nickname for Milotic comes out. Alright, so download, hopefully it's special attack, it's physical attack, I don't care though. I actually don't care. We're just gonna Thunderbolt. We should outspeed. Well, actually, no, I don't really care if we outspeed. We outspeed, so he has that one berry. It's not gonna do anything. Well, actually, yeah, it is. Is this gonna para? No, it's not gonna para. He's gonna Mirror Coat, which we live on 9. This Thunderbolt, he doesn't have the berry anymore. This Thunderbolt is going to take him out. And then all we have to deal with is Skarmory. I'm not even going to write that down because I'm so confident. So all we have left to deal with is Skarmory. Which happens to be at full health because he got the Roost off before the Roar. So actually, hold on. What do we have for this thing? So we have Regis, which has Rest, Sleep, Talk, Thunderbolt, Ice Beam. We're just gonna Thunderbolt. We should outspeed. We do outspeed. No more Sturdy because of Stealth Rocks. That is GG right there. Alright, so guys, if you enjoyed, leave a like. We're 4-4 now. That's a 1 KD, is what I'm referring it to. So if you guys enjoyed, make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you are new. And I'll see you all next time. Peace.